everybody, this is Tammy at All About Living, and today I made two great finds. I went to a little store we have that's called the Food Giant, and they had leg quarters for 39 cents a pound. So I bought 20 pounds, okay? For $8, I bought 20 pounds of chicken. And then as I was going to the register, I found they had this rack of all these ghillie seasonings, and they had the blackened seasoning, and it didn't have anything that I couldn't pronounce on the back, and it didn't have anti-caking agents. It's just spices. And let me tell you, I was excited. And then I came home and I opened it and I tasted it, and I'm like, we're having blackened chicken for dinner with some potato medley. Y'all come on over and we'll get started. And here's what we're gonna need for this evening. Okay, to make blackened chicken, all you need is some chicken. If you like, these are the legs and thighs I got today, but if you want to use, chicken breast, if you're gonna use chicken breast, make sure that you wrap them in saran wrap and beat them real good and flatten them out if you're going to use chicken breast. Otherwise, it'll end up kind of tough. But these, never. They're always juicy and good. So we use the thighs. Dark meat is just always best for this kind of cooking. All right, and you'll need some blackened seasoning, or you can make your own. But I found this ghillie's and it's pretty cool. All right, that's it. And some butter. Oh, you're going to need butter to make blackened anything. You need butter. All right, that's it. That's it. Now, for a side dish, I'm just going to make, I have no idea what you call it. We'll call it a potato medley, okay? It's whatever I got in my fridge that's going to go in with my potatoes. And I'm going to fry them up in bacon grease. And I'll show you that as I go. So for mine, I'm going to use some potatoes, some green pepper, and I had some leftover red and yellow pepper. I'm just going to put those in there so I can use them up. And I have some mushrooms that I've opened that I need to use up some. And I have a little tiny bit of bacon grease. And I'm going to put some more bacon in there to make sure that I have enough bacon grease to cook it. Salt and pepper. Done. Good. Okay, we've got a medium to medium high heat. I'm fixing to heat this pan up. We're going to let it get good and hot. And then I'm going to add my butter. I don't want you to burn your butter, but we do want it to brown. So a medium to medium high flame. Not high, but pretty hot flame. My pan's good and hot now. I'm going to put my stick of butter in here. Hear that sizzle? That means my pan was hot enough. Now we just want to melt that butter. See, it's brown, but not burnt. That's what you want. Now you want to turn that eye down to a good, just medium. Just medium. We're going to get this seasoned. I'm just going to liberally sprinkle this and give it a good coat, front and back. Okay, we got that one seasoned. We're going to drop it in. And we're going to start this one. We're going to liberally put that on. I'm going to drop that. I'm going to get these little legs. Season them up good. You can tell they didn't use no cakiness in here. I can't hardly get it out. Just go ahead and go like that. That'll work. And we're going to drop that one in there. All right. Let's talk about that blackened seasoning. You can use that on anything. Anything. Randy's a commercial fisherman. He used to go offshore all the time and get grouper and amberjack, and you bring it home, put that blackened seasoning on it, you never had fish that good. It is amazing what that seasoning combo will do. You can put it on steaks, you can put it on chops, you can do like me tonight with the chicken. Just get you a good blackened seasoning, and you can make it yourself. I mean, I'm sure there are recipes online, but if you can find that Gillies, that'd be great. First thing we're gonna do is get us a little bit of bacon so that we can start out with some fat for those potatoes. I think probably for what I'm doing tonight, probably 3 pieces of bacon will be just plenty. Okay, we're just gonna cut it in little bitty pieces so that it'll be easier to render and it'll work a whole lot faster. You know, when you're hungry, you're hungry. And when your kids are screaming, they're screaming. So let's get this done. Get it in the pan. All right, here we go. First off, right at a medium flame. We're gonna set that pan up there and we're gonna let it get hot. You really need, when you're cooking potatoes, to make sure that that pan is hot. And to get that bacon and get it rendering, it needs to be hot. Okay, it's been on that side for probably 5-6 minutes, and we're gonna flip it. And see that color, that dark, rich color? That's blackening, folks. All right, let's get this one flipped. Get this one flipped. And we're gonna leave that flame at the same, just like it is now. Let the other side get just this brown, and then we'll lower it down and then let the chicken finish cooking. And don't be afraid of that color. That's what blackening does. It's between those seasonings and that butter. That's exactly what you're looking for. So don't be worried and don't think you burned it. That's the right color. We want that same color on the other side. Then we'll flip it back over and we will turn that eye down to finish cooking that chicken. Now, if you are using chicken breast and you beat them out good, then the one flip is all you need. You know, you brown the one side, you turn the other side over, you turn your eye off, you let the center finish cooking, and they are done. Okay, but with dark meat, it needs to stay a little long. Now my pan is good and hot. Hear it? Yep, it's good and ready. We're gonna put this in here, and we're gonna let that bacon render so we have some fat. I'm gonna turn that eye down just a hair because that's a little smoky. There we go. Now we're just gonna let that render. And while that renders, we'll come over here and cut up our potatoes. We're gonna get these potatoes cut up. Now what I'm gonna do with these, I normally, you know, for any kind of regular dinner potato, I just cut them real thin and I cut them into circles. Well, that's not what you want to do with this. What you want to do is cut it. Let's don't cut ourselves. We want to cut it into little squares. Because if you don't, then your other vegetables will get too soft waiting on those. So we're going to cut these really small so that everything gets done at the same time, or try to. I really think that's enough. I don't think I need that other potato for us, so this is going to be it. Now I'm going to come back over to my chicken and get it flipped back over. Okay, we're going to get this flipped back over. See that? Oh yeah. That's what I want. Hey, at this point, I'm going to turn it down to low, low. Low, low. And I'm going to put that lid on it, and I'm going to let it finish cooking. We're going to come back over here to this pan where I'm rendering my bacon, and I'll show you what to do. Let's get this moved around a little bit. And that is not enough bacon fat. So either it hadn't rendered enough yet, or it's just not very fatty bacon. If it's not very fatty bacon, I have some, and I will put it in this pan, but we're going to let it keep rendering here for another couple minutes. Let's get these out of the way for now off my cutting board so I can cut up my bell pepper. And you can keep your bell peppers in glass jars for a lot longer in your fridge if you just stick them in there, and they'll stay good and hard and crunchy. They won't get all soft and mushy. Little trick for you. Alright, we're just going to cut these. I really don't need all that much green pepper, so I think we're going to call that good, because I have all this other pepper and I still have mushrooms to drop. So there we go. Alright, now we're going to go back to this pan and see how much rendering we've done. Okay. I really do not have enough bacon grease to make this work, so I have some, and I'm going to put that in there. Pick up all those little bits that got left on the bottom. Now I'm going to put my potatoes in there and get them started. We're just going to get our potatoes put in here, just like that. Alright, we're going to get some salt. And we're going to get a little pepper. And salt and pepper is all relative. How much ever salt you like on stuff, or how much pepper or dislike, you don't have to put it. But that's it, folks. We're going to let those cook for just a little while, and then we'll come back and put the other veggies, because the other veggies don't take nearly as long to cook as the potatoes. So we're just going to get them started. And that's that. Okay, surprise! I didn't put an onion in the ingredient list, and if you don't have one, you don't have to put one. But Randy's looking at my little plate here, and he's going, Tammy, where's the onion? Because he has to have onion in everything. He loves onions. Make him a sandwich, got to have an onion. Make him some potatoes, he's got to have an onion. So we're going to drop this onion in here. But any of these vegetables are interchangeable. Whatever you have in your fridge, that's what you use. You know, if you got some really, some shallots, or you have some green onions, or you have some seasonal squash, or just anything. Whatever you have and whatever you like, that's the veggies that you put in your potato medley. This is just what we like. They're pretty much available here year-round. In the summertime, I use lots and lots of peppers because I grow lots and lots of peppers. We love them. And in the wintertime, this is really a rarity. I usually won't spend no $1.25 for a single pepper. I just won't do it. But hey, they've been sitting about 5 minutes where they are. We're gonna get them turned a little bit. And I think I'm gonna turn that eye up just a hair. To a good medium now, because my pan's good and hot, and I know they're not gonna stick. So now I'm turning my eye up to a good medium, and then we're just gonna let them keep cooking. Okay, now we need to come in here and check our chicken. Turn it again. See if she's done. And I believe she is. Okay, so I'm going to leave that lid off now. And just let them keep cooking. They're not hurting nothing sitting there on that eye on low. Okay, at this point, go ahead and eat you a potato. And if it's about halfway there, then you're on track. And we're just going to take these other veggies and we're going to drop them all in there. Just like so. I'm just going to drop some of these mushrooms in there. I'm not going to cut them up or anything because they don't take very long to cook through. We'll put us a good little pile in there. And we're going to stir that around just a little bit. Then we're going to drop a lid on it. Now, this is where improvising comes in handy. I don't have a lid that fits that size, but that one will fit just fine. Okay, I'm looking really good in here. Oh yeah, I'm fork tender. I can push my little spurtle right through the potato. So we are good. Okay, we're gonna get our chicken. We're gonna come over here and get some of those awesome medley potatoes. There you go. Y'all have a great night and enjoy. Winter, winter chicken dinner. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Y'all come back and see us.